Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So this video has been much requested and it's part of my best of series. In this video I'm going to be talking about my top 5 styles of silk blouses, and they are such an amazing addition to any work wardrobe. That's whether you be in a business formal or business casual environment, especially since all of the ones I'm going to show to you are all really wearable with and without a blazer. So business formal, top it with a blazer, and bottoms that are a little bit more on the polished side. Business casual, you could just wear them with a pair of nice black trousers and you would be done with your outfit, which is what I love. They're so easy to wear, so comfortable, and also this felt like the perfect time of year to do it because it tends to be around now that I will transition from like heavy cashmere sweaters on the daily, just as a basic, over to wearing a lot of silk shirts. So these ones are my favorites, tried and true, and let's get started. So first category, of course, is going to be devoted to equipment and also to printed shirts, because I find that not that many brands do really great prints, and equipment is one that I can always rely on. So I tend to always get an extra small in equipment, but you'll see that some of them are actually smalls. They're a little bit more on the loose side on me, and I found them on the sale racks. So the first one that I've had for years, at least 3-4 years, is with beautiful birds here in red and cream on a navy background. I've worn this one a ton. I feel like you guys have seen it in videos so much. Another one I love is with this really simple bullseye print. So it's white on kind of more of a royal blue. Really simple. For a business formal outfit, this would be perfection. With some white pearls, I think it would look especially good. And I just love the really simple, easy fit of these. Latest edition with the black stars on a white background. And what I love about equipment shirts is that they are not too sheer. You wear a nude bra underneath it and you are fine. You don't need a tank top. And they also really don't wrinkle too much. So they're really easy. You can hand wash them if you want or dry clean them. I do both. They just need a quick steam, a little bit of Downy wrinkle release spray maybe if you have it, and they are good as new. So I really love how easy they are to take care of. They are my all-time favorites, and when I think of this category of staple for my work wardrobe, equipment really dominates in my mind. My next favorite is a little bit more of a dressy category. So that would be shirts that have a little bit more of a sheen to them. You could definitely dress these up for evening, for a date or something like that a little bit more easily. This one is a pajama style shirt, but really just a nod to the trend in terms of the fabric covered buttons and the shawl collar, and a little tiny bit of volume at the sleeves, but not too much. What really impressed me about this frame shirt and why I plan to buy more of them is that I traveled to Toronto with this one, and when I unpacked it, it was not creased at all. So there's a heaviness to this silk, very pricey, but worthwhile in my opinion, because it really doesn't crease at all. I don't feel like I need to really steam it in between wears. This one is one that I would dry clean, however, just because of the nature of the silk fabric with the sheen to it. I would definitely leave it to the professionals, but I've been so happy with this. The frame has a ton of gorgeous prints and styles for the spring that are all really classic and wearable. Next category, and I have a nice luxury option and a more affordable option for you here, is a shirt with some lace. So this is something that I'm personally very enamored with because I love a feminine romantic vibe when it comes to suit wear. It's just something that really works for my personal style. I treated myself to this Rebecca Taylor shirt with the lace up at the top. I love how this one is not too sheer once you get past the lace. So you just see a little glimpse of shoulders, and it's a great day to night option because you can wear it with a blazer, which will cover, you know, any bra straps that you might see here at the top. Perfect for the whole day. Take off the blazer, pair it with maybe like a nice shawl or a nice necklace or chandelier earrings, and you are ready for nighttime. The blush color is so gorgeous. I love the way it has these little ties that you can tie up all the way up to the top and then do a bow, or just leave them relaxed, which is how I tend to wear it. It's just a gorgeous piece. Rebecca Taylor, one of my favorite suitwear designers for sure if I'm feeling spendy. This little blazer that I'm wearing is from Rebecca Taylor. I just could never resist it if I find it in a sale. It's always a great opportunity, and especially a beautiful brand to look at for spring pieces, because I find that there's a lot of rose and cream going on in all of her fabrics. So Rebecca Taylor on the more pricey side, and Chelsea 28 on the more affordable side. This shirt is actually years old, so they don't have this exact one anymore, but they have a new version in blush that has a little bit less lace on it, so maybe in some ways easier to wear to work. I'll link it down below. And this is a synthetic option, so I'm going to talk a bit more about that in a moment, but it's definitely an easy way to save money. The price difference between a real silk shirt and a synthetic shirt is normally going to be very, very significant, but you have to watch out for quality, so you want to make sure that you get one, especially that's not going to be super sheer, because I just find it annoying. Even if you have to wear a tank top underneath, that's fine, but you don't want to see the entire tank top. I think it's nicer if the shirt kind of speaks for itself. So you definitely want to look out for synthetic silk that is high quality and also not going to wrinkle a ton on you. I've had some bad experiences where synthetic shirts wrinkle even more than real silk, and in my opinion then it's really not worth it. So I really have gotten a ton of wear out of this one. It's one of my favorite pieces in my closet. Still looks brand new after many washes, and this one is one that I do wash at home, even in the washing machine on a cold cycle, and it seems to survive it really well. The lace also is really high quality on it. Then to finish off this video, I have two categories left, but they go together in a way in that they are both really affordable options for silk shirts. So especially if you're starting off in your job, I think these are wonderful options, and I really regret that when I started articling, doing my legal training, I felt obliged to wear a ton of cotton button-down shirts at first. I felt like that was kind of the business formal environment. Business formal was what was expected of me, but that's no reason why you can't wear a more comfortable silk blouse. I feel a lot more comfortable in these styles of blouses than in something that's really starchy and just more restrictive. If you have a larger chest, it tends to always gape around the buttons unless you found one that's really beautifully tailored. So at this point in my career, I have a few of those that I really love. I've got one from Thomas Pink, one from Carolina Herrera, and I really don't tend to add a lot to that category in my closet because I just feel like I enjoy silk blouses so much more. So one that I picked up, if you saw my haul this season, is with these gorgeous hot peppers on this dusky kind of sage green background. It's so gorgeous, and this one would have even an expert fooled. It is 100% polyester, but it does not feel like it. And you can see as well, I specifically did not steam it for this video. It really doesn't wrinkle very much at all. Really great piece, and it's not unique at Zara. I feel like every season they will bring out a few really nice button-down blouses, and it's unusual to find such a cute, fun print, but they pretty much always have some in cream and a dark color. You just need to keep an eye out for them and make sure that they are of that kind of heavier, more opaque variety, because I just find I don't tend to get as much wear out of the sheer ones. But if you want a real silk blouse at an affordable price, these normally retail for $60 Canadian. This is a Canadian retailer, but they do ship to the US, so you can get your hands on them if you want. It's from Joe Fresh, which is a very low priced retailer. Think around like Gap prices or less, and it really surprised me that they had real silk blouses at such an affordable price point. So I think they're $59.99 regular price, but at the end of the season they always go down to $20 or $30, and I picked up a whole bunch a couple of years ago, of which this is one. I have a few more that still look fabulous, but they're actually packed up waiting for summertime because they have very floral prints, and I'm so impressed with it. It washes super well. Like I said, 100% silk, super affordable. The one thing I will say is maybe wait it out if you don't like any of the current prints that they have. I definitely wanted to buy more for this spring season, but I'm going to wait it out because I don't love a lot of the prints that they're currently doing. But they'll come out with new ones. They tend to change them every 3 to 6 months, and the pricing is always amazing. Even at $60, they're a fraction of the price of most of the other shirts shirts that I've mentioned. Really enjoyed this shirt. It surprised me, and it's nice to be able to take small risks like that if you can find a more affordable option. So that is my 5th category. Joe Fresh, one to keep an eye out on that I feel like a lot of people have not necessarily heard of. So that is it for me, and you basically have seen my entire collection now, bar a few other shirts that I don't wear or love as much. These are all of my silk blouses. So I hope you got some useful tips out of this video. If there's a brand that I haven't heard of that makes wonderful silk blouses, please leave it in the info bar down below so that we can all benefit from your wisdom. Thank you so much for watching this installment on style, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!